Hello and welcome to Sportive.com, and this is Try My Sport. Now this week we're looking at Kendo, and I'm joined by Guy Shrigley, who's a practicing Kendoka and he's a first Q grade. We'll be talking to him about his sport. What would your advice be to someone who would like to take up the sport? Is it expensive to get started?
Well, it depends kind of how far you want to go into it. At first you've got to buy the equipment. That's about 50 quid. And then you've got to pay membership to the British Kendo Association, that's another 50. And then if you get further you can buy armour, and that costs somewhere in the region of about £300 to £600 depending on the quality. Right, well I'm wearing a traditional outfit for practicing Kendo. It's called a Kendo gi. It includes a gi, which is a, as you see, kind of robe-like shirt which you wear. It has loose sleeves so it allows you to move easily. There's the hakama, which was traditionally worn in feudal Japan, and it's supposed to disguise your foot movements so that your opponent can't tell your next approach. Then you've got the weapons. This is a bokken. It's designed like a samurai sword, like they would use it at the period, and this is mainly used for single-person demonstrations. Use it for form work, and generally practicing your techniques. In a fight, you use this, which is a bokken. It's made out of bamboo. A shinai. It's made out of bamboo, so it springs easily, and it's generally not as painful to hit someone with because it gives a bit. It also makes a rather satisfying noise when you hit someone with it.
It still looks pretty painful to me.
Yeah. You hold the sword with your left hand at the bottom, and you should hold with both hands with the little and ring fingers. Left foot back, standing on the ball of your foot. This allows you to spring forward quickly. And the first strike we're going to look at is men. That's a strike to the opponent's head guard. And to do that, you raise the sword up above your head and bring it down on your opponents. The second strike is kote, which is a strike to the opponent's gauntlets. And to do that, you raise up the sword. It doesn't have to be as high as in a men's strike, and you bring it down on the opponent's gauntlets. The third strike is a do, which is to the opponent's body armour. Bring it down in an arc, so it forms a kind of capital D in the air. The fourth and final strike is ski. Now this is just a thrust. To do this, you step forward and lunge.
Well, that's it for this week's Try My Sport. Thanks very much to Guy for showing us all the moves, so you better watch out because I know what I'm doing now. Next week, Ben will be attempting to learn ice hockey.